Hi everyone, it is the last evening of a week, or almost a week, I think I went in on Monday, that I took off. I got a week off, my brain was on rest cycle. I had all these theories that I'd make content, none of which happened. And I'm still staring at this pile of professional book reviews I need to do. Because writing is so much fun. And yes, I still do those by hand, because, not a good idea to do AI for that. Alright, I'm recording at home, and of course, that means my cat has to rub itself all up and down the laptop. If only that made it faster. I am still dying waiting for RAM. Anyway, this is a new-ish article on evaluating AI literacy in academic libraries, survey study with a focus on U.S. employees. And just to read a little summary, it investigates AI literacy among academic library employees, predominantly in the U.S., with a total of 760 respondents. Findings reveal a modest self-rated understanding of concepts, limited hands-on experience with tools, and notable gaps in discussing ethical implications and collaborating on AI projects. Despite recognizing the benefits, readiness for implementation appears low among participants. That makes me feel better. Respondents emphasize the need for comprehensive training and the establishment of ethical guidelines, stuff I just took. The study proposes a framework defining core components of AI literacy tailored for libraries. The results offer insights to guide professional development and policy formation as libraries increasingly integrate AI into their services and operations. All right, and this is from Leo S. Lowe, Dean of University Libraries and Learning Sciences at University of New Mexico. And the man is independent. He has got his own Gmail. All right, in a world increasingly dictated by algorithms, AI is not merely a technological phenomenon, it's a transformative force that redefines our intellectual, social, and professional landscapes. The rapid integration of AI into our everyday lives has profound implications for higher ed, a sector entrusted with preparing individuals to navigate, contribute to, and thrive in this AI-driven era. From personalized learning environments to automated administrative tasks, AI's influence in higher education is omnipresent and its potential boundless. However, this potential can only be harnessed effectively if those at the front line of academia, our educators, researchers, administrators, and notably academic library employees, are equipped with the necessary AI literacy. Without an understanding of AI's principles, capabilities, and ethical considerations, higher education risks falling prey to AI's pitfalls rather than leveraging its benefits. The potential risks and benefits underscore a pressing need to scrutinize and elevate AI literacy within the higher education community, a task that begins with understanding its current state. As facilitators of information and knowledge, academic library employees stand at the crossroads of the AI revolution, making their AI literacy an imperative and not a choice for the future of higher education. Or you could be a skeptic like me who's just looking at it going clippy. Clippy, clippy. I don't know. I have mixed feelings. Sometimes I'm just, wanting too much out of the bots too soon. All right, context and background. In an era marked by exponential growth in digital technology, the concept of literacy has evolved beyond traditional reading and writing skills to encompass a wide array of digital competencies. One such competency, traditional reading, see, that's the downside, dyslexia, get you offline. One such competency, which is gaining critical importance in higher education, is AI literacy, with AI systems beginning to permeate every facet of university operations, from learning management systems to research analytics. The ability to understand and navigate these AI tools has become an essential skill for academic library employees. AI literacy, a subset of digital literacy, specifically pertains to understanding AI principles, applications, and ethical considerations. It involves not only the ability to use AI tools effectively, but also the capacity to evaluate their outputs critically, to understand their underlying mechanisms, and to contemplate their ethical and societal implications. AI literacy is not just for computer professionals, as Lo and Setindamar, sorry if I screwed up your name, you can screw mine up later, emphasize operationalizing AI literacy for non-specialists is essential. Can I just go on a slight tangent? I hate the word operationalize. That's not, Stop verbing nouns, okay? There's other verbs you can use. Implement. It's a good verb. Stop saying operationalize. I don't know who started it, but I want it to end. Sorry to go on distraction. I hate it when we verb the noun. America, please stop. All right. The significance of AI literacy in higher education is underscored by several contemporary trends and challenges. Companies and governments globally are engaged in fierce competition to stay at the forefront of AI integration. Concurrently, the rapid proliferation of AI is giving rise to a host of ethical and privacy concerns that require informed stewardship. Furthermore, the COVID-19 pandemic accelerated the digital transformation of higher education, leading to an increased reliance on AI technologies for remote learning and operations. This reliance further points to the necessity of AI literacy among academic library employees who play a pivotal role in facilitating online learning and research. As artificial intelligence proliferates across higher education, developing AI literacy is increasingly recognized as a priority for students, faculty, staff, and administrators to harness AI's potential while mitigating risks. Avil and Wheatley's 2019 study found that academic librarians require more training regarding artificial intelligence and its potential applications in libraries. And the N163 is the number of participants, which is kind of small. The U.S. Department of Education's recent report on AI emphasizes the growing importance of AI literacy for educators and students, highlighting the necessity of understanding and integrating AI technologies into educational settings. This report aligns with the broader discourse on AI literacy and emphasizes the need to equip library professionals with skills needed to evaluate and utilize AI tools effectively. While efforts to promote AI literacy are growing, the required content for different target groups remains ambiguous. Ain't that the truth? Some promising measurement tools have been proposed, such as Pinsky and Benlian's multidimensional scale, assessing perceived knowledge of AI technology processes, collaboration, and design. However, further validation of AI literacy assessments is required. Developing rigorous definitions and measurements is critical for implementing effective AI literacy initiatives. Ridley and Pollock-Potts put forth the concept of algorithmic literacy, involving understanding algorithms and their influence, recognizing their uses, assessing their impacts, and positioning individuals as active agents rather than passive recipients of algorithmic decision-making. They propose libraries can contribute to algorithmic literacy by integrating into information literacy education and supporting explainable AI, or transparent AI. Anyway, I cannot roll my N, so I am sorry I will ruin this. Ocanna Fernandez et al. Argued curriculum and skills training changes are critical to prepare students and faculty for an AI future. They'll also warn about digital inequality issues. Lopuchle et al.'s scoping review reveals efforts to teach foundational AI literacy to non-specialists is still in formative stages. Proposed essential skills vary considerably across frameworks, and robust evaluations of AI literacy programs are lacking. Findings indicate that carefully designed AI literacy courses show promise for knowledge gains. However, research substantiating appropriate frameworks, core competencies, and effective instructional approaches for diverse audiences remains an open need. Yeah, very much so. I mean, I'm at a place where we design AI systems and build things, but hasn't quite trickled down to the rest of us in terms of hands-on stuff. Well, my coworkers, but not me. I'm still tooling around and learning by hand. They know things. I do not. Within libraries, Hackett will discuss the interplay of information literacy and AI. They propose that AI could aid information literacy teaching through timely feedback and tracking skill development, but note that common evaluation approaches would need establishing first. Yes, cart before the horse. Information literacy empowers learners to actively engage with, not just passively consume from, AI systems. Lowe proposed a framework to utilize prompt engineering to enhance information literacy and critical thinking skills. Oliphant examined intelligent agents for library reference services. The analysis found they rapidly retrieve information but lack human evaluation abilities. That's a nice way of putting it. Findings suggest librarians will need to guide users in critically evaluating AI-generated results, indicating information literacy instruction remains crucial. And I can definitely speak to this for someone who's like played with the bots in terms of asking it historical questions. They will just hallucinate off the jump. Anyway, furthermore, Lund et al. Discuss ethical implications of using large language models such as ChatGPT in scholarly publishing, emphasizing the need for ethical considerations, the potential impact of AI on research practices. While research is still emerging, initial findings highlight the need for rigorous, tailored AI literacy initiatives encompassing technical skills, critical perspectives, and ethical considerations. As AI becomes further entwined with education and work, developing validated frameworks, assessments, and instructional approaches to enhance multidimensional AI literacy across contexts and roles is an urgent priority. This study seeks to contribute by investigating AI literacy specifically among academic library employees. Okay, purpose. The rapid pace of AI development and integration in higher education heightens the need to address this research gap. As AI continues to evolve and permeate further into academic libraries, the demand for AI-literate library employees will only increase. Failure to understand the current state of AI literacy and to identify the gaps could result in significant skills deficit that would impede the effective utilization of AI in academic libraries. In light of this, the purpose of the study is to embark on an investigation of AI literacy among academic library employees. The study seeks to answer the following critical research questions. What is the current level of AI literacy among academic library employees? What gaps exist in their AI literacy, and how can these gaps be addressed through professional development and training programs? Why gaps and caverns in my case? What are their perceptions of generative AI? Some of us are crotchety Gen Xers. And what implications do they foresee for the library profession? By addressing these questions, the study aims to fill a research gap and provide insights that can inform policy and practice in higher education. It strives to shed light on the competencies academic library employees possess, identify gaps that need to be addressed, and propose strategies for enhancing AI literacy among the essential group of higher education professionals. All right, theoretic framework. Oh, we're going to have a whole bunch of acronyms. Nothing like dyslexia and acronyms, let me tell you. All right. If I keep repeating the long versions of these, it's because I can never, yeah, acronyms and I do not do well. Okay, the technological, pedagogical, content knowledge, TPAC framework developed by Mishra and Kohler serves as a theoretical foundation for this study. TPAC has been advocated as a useful decision-making structure for librarians evaluating instructional technologies. Mishra and Kohler explain that TPAC involves flexible, content-specific application of technology, pedagogy, and content knowledge. It goes beyond isolated knowledge of the concepts to an integrated understanding. TPAC development requires moving past viewing technology as an add-on and focusing on the connections between technology, content, and pedagogy, in particular educational contexts. In the context of this study, researcher applied the TPAC framework to examine AI literacy, specifically among academic library professionals. The three components of the TPAC framework are interpreted as a technical knowledge about AI, including its principles, capabilities, and limitations, encompassing understanding AI as a technology and its potential applications in library settings. Pedagogical knowledge about how AI can be used to enhance library services and facilitate learning. This relates to understanding how AI can be integrated into library services to improve user experience, streamline operations, and support learning. And then content knowledge about the library's content and services. This involves perceiving potential impact of AI on library content and services, and how AI can enhance their management and delivery. This tailored application of the TPAC framework will allow multidimensional assessment of AI literacy among academic library employees. It facilitates examining employees' understanding of AI as a technology, perceptions of how AI can enhance library services, and the potential impact of AI on the library's content and services. Significance! Significance of this study lies in its potential to contribute to academic library policy practice and theory in several ways. Firstly, it utilizes the TPAC framework to evaluate AI literacy among academic library employees, identifying competencies, gaps, and necessary strategies. This insight is crucial for designing effective professional development programs as well as for resource allocation. Secondly, it adds the discourse on digital literacy in higher education by specifically focusing on AI literacy, aiding in understanding its role and implications. Thirdly, this study provides insights into the ethical, practical, and opportunity dimensions of AI technology integration in libraries, informing best practices and guidelines for its responsible use. Lastly, by applying the TPAC framework to AI literacy in libraries, the study expands its theoretical applications and offers a robust basis for future research in technology integration in academic settings. Methodology. Theory research design. This study employs a survey-based approach to explore AI literacy among academic library employees, chosen for its ability to quickly gather extensive data across a geographically diverse group. This method aligns with the TPAC framework, highlighting the integration of technological, pedagogical, and content knowledge. Surveys facilitate collection of standardized data, allowing for comparisons across different roles and demographics. This design is particularly effective for descriptive research in higher education, making it suitable for assessing the current state of AI literacy in academic libraries. Participants! The researcher utilized a comprehensive approach to recruit a diverse group of academic library employees for the survey. This involved posting on professional listservs across various roles and regions in librarianship, as well as directly contacting directors of prominent library associations, the Association of Research Libraries, the Greater Western Library Alliance, and the New Mexico Consortium of Academic Libraries. These organizations represent a broad spectrum of academic libraries in terms of size, location, and type. Directors were requested to share the survey with their staff, thus ensuring a wide-reaching and representative sample for the study. Speaking of which, once again, Marshall Breeding is already boinking my mailbox for like, can you tell us about your system again? Marshall, can we please just have like a form that says nothing has changed in the last 6 months since I last told you? Please, Mr. Breeding, please. I don't know why you keep emailing me. I'm like your one contact. You keep being like, no, you haven't filled out my form. I'm like, yes, I have. Nothing has changed. No change. Blessedly, no change. All right, data collection. Data collection was facilitated through a custom design survey instrument, which was built and administered using the Qualtrics platform. The survey itself was developed to address the study's research questions and was structured into 4 main sections, each focusing on a specific aspect of AI literacy among academic library employees. The first section sought to capture respondents' understanding and knowledge of AI, including their familiarity with AI concepts and terminology. The second section focused on respondents' practical skills and experiences with AI tools and applications in professional settings. The third section aimed to identify areas of AI literacy where respondents felt less confident, signaling potential gaps in knowledge or skills that could be addressed through professional development initiatives. Finally, the last section explored respondents' perspectives on the ethical implications and challenges presented by AI technologies in the library context. The survey employed a mix of question types to engage respondents and capture nuanced data. These include Likert scale questions, multiple choice, open answer questions. Prior to the full-scale administration, the survey was pilot tested with a small group of academic library employees to ensure clarity, relevance, and appropriateness of the questions. The survey questions were designed to tap into different dimensions of the TPAC framework, for instance, questions asking about practical experiences with AI tools and self-identified areas of improvement indirectly assess the intersection of technical and pedagogical knowledge as they relate to AI. Upon finalizing the survey, an invitation to participate along with a link to the survey was distributed via the listservs and direct outreach methods. The survey remained open for 2 weeks with reminders sent out at regular intervals to maximize the response rate. Limitations! While the study offers insights into AI literacy among academic library employees, it is crucial to acknowledge its limitations. Firstly, given the survey's self-report nature, then its findings may be subject to social desirability bias, where respondents might have over or underestimated their knowledge or skills in AI. Secondly, despite best efforts to reach a wide range of academic library employees, the sample may not be entirely representative of the population. The voluntary nature of the participation, coupled with the distribution methods used, may have skewed the sample towards those with an existing interest or engagement in AI. Moreover, while the use of professional listservs and direct outreach to library directors help widen our reach, this strategy may have excluded those academic library employees who are less active or not included in these communication channels. The inclusion of Canadian libraries to the Association of Research Libraries suggests a small number of non-U.S. respondents. Finally, the rapidly evolving nature of AI and its applications in libraries means that our findings provide a snapshot at a specific point in time. As AI continues to advance and integrate more deeply into academic libraries, the landscape of AI literacy among library employees is likely to shift, necessitating ongoing research in this area. These limitations, while important to note, do not invalidate our findings. Instead, they offer points of consideration for interpreting the results and highlight areas for future research to build on our understanding of AI literacy among academic library employees. Okay, results and analysis. Descriptive statistics. Woo-ha. Survey drew a diverse response, 760 participants, 605 completed. Participants represent a cross-section of the academic library landscape, with the majority serving in research universities. Significant proportion also hail from institutions offering both graduate and undergraduate programs and undergraduate-focused colleges or universities. Community colleges and specialized professional schools, such as law and medical, represented as well, albeit to a lesser extent. Over half the respondents are from libraries affiliated with the Association of Research Libraries, signifying an extensive representation from research-intensive institutions. Respondents were predominantly from larger academic institutions. Those serving in institutions with enrollments of 30,000 or more made up the largest group, closely followed by those in institutions with enrollments ranging from 10,000 to 20 to 30,000, which I know it's hard to say about where we are. I think we're still at 10,000. We're holding strong. We're holding strong. As for professional roles, the survey drew heavily from the library specialists or professionals who directly support academic community research, learning, and teaching needs. Middle and senior management personnel were also well represented, providing a leadership perspective to the survey insights. Most of the respondents were primarily involved in reference and research services or library instruction and information literacy, 2 areas integral to the academic support infrastructure. In terms of professional experience, participants exhibited a broad range from novices with less than a year's experience to seasoned veterans with over 20 years in the field. Oh, as a library employee. Okay, I'm sorry. My experience with AI, 20 years? Dang, you were working on this in the 70s or something? Oh, I'm sorry. And again, we are permanently stuck in the 90s. Survey group was highly educated, with most holding a master's degree in library and information science, and a significant number having completed a doctoral degree or master's in another field. The survey also collected demographic information. A substantial majority identified as female, totally surprising, and the largest age group was 35 to 44, wow, also surprising, while the majority identified as white, again, ooh, so surprising. Other ethnicities, including Asian, Black, or African American, and Hispanic or Latino, were also represented. The diverse participant profile offers a broad-based view of AI literacy in the academic library landscape, setting the stage for insightful findings and discussions. All right, at a broad level, participants express a modest understanding of AI concepts and principles, with a significant portion rating their knowledge at an average level. However, the number of respondents professing a high understanding of AI was quite small, revealing a potential area for further training and education. A similar pattern was observed when participants were queried about their understanding of generative AI specifically. This suggests while librarians have begun to grasp AI and its potential, there's considerable scope in terms of knowledge and implementation. Yeah, because I'm the one person that's always like, let's not talk about generative AI. Let's talk about the other AI, because there's actually quite a bit of other AI that's not generative. That's perfectly awesome. Anyway. Regarding the familiarity with AI tools, most participants had a moderate level of experience. Only a handful report a high level of familiarity, signaling an opportunity for more hands-on training. In examining the prevalence of AI usage in the library sector, the researcher found a varied landscape. While some technologies have found significant adoption, others remain relatively unused. Notably, chatbots and text or data mining tools were the most widely used AI technologies. Participants' understanding of specific AI concepts followed a similar trend. More straightforward concepts, such as machine learning and natural language processing, had a higher average rating, whereas complex areas like deep learning and generative adversarial networks were less understood. This trend underscores the need for targeted educational programs on AI in library settings. And I haven't heard of this last one. I know what deep learning and neural networks are, but okay, see, even I need to know things. All right. Notably, there was almost a 9% drop in responses from the previous questions to the questions that asked about the more technical aspects of AI. This could signify a gap in knowledge or comfort level with these topics among the participants. In the professional sphere, AI tools have yet to become a staple in library work. The majority of participants do not frequently use these tools, with 41% never using generative AI and 28% using them less than once a month. I'd be in the 28%. Every so often I need to bust it out, but it's mostly to rephrase things I can't dredge out of my brain, or large documents, or please say this nicely because I sound like a ranting, ranting angry lady. Please rephrase this nicely so I can write an email and get what I want. Anyway, might be due to lack of familiarity with resources or perceived need. However, for those who do use them, check generation and research assistance are the primary use cases. Concerns about ethical issues, quality, and accuracy of generated content, as well as data privacy, were prevalent among participants. The finding indicates that while there is interest in AI technologies, the perceived challenges are significant barriers to full implementation and adoption. In their personal lives, AI tools have yet to make a significant impact among the participants. The majority report using these tools either less than once a month or never. This could potentially reflect the current state of AI integration in non-professional or leisurely activities and may change as AI continues to permeate our everyday lives. Yeah, if you're counting like the AI summary at the top of Google now, then I use it a lot. Because I do glance at that and I'm like, yeah, that sounds plausible. Yeah, I'm also the person whose GPS will cause him to drive off a cliff. Paper maps, I stink at. But the GPS, I will just follow until we die. All right. A chi-square test of independence was performed to examine the relation between the position of respondent and the understanding of AI concepts and principles. The relation between these variables was significant, and this means the understanding of AI concepts and principles varies depending on the position of the respondent. This distribution suggests that while there is a significant association between the position of the respondent and their understanding of AI concepts and principles, the majority of respondents across all positions have a moderate understanding of AI. However, there are differences in the proportions of respondents who rate their understanding as high or very high, with senior management and middle management having higher proportions than the other groups. Okay, so senior and middle management thinks they know what's going on. I think that actually has more to do with just ego inflation and people in management just generally having more confidence about their skills than they may necessarily have. Anyway, that's just my floater theory for the day. There is also a significant relation between the area of academic librarianship and the understanding of AI concepts and principles. This means that the understanding of AI concepts and principles varies depending on the area of academic librarianship. Distributions show that there are differences in the proportions of respondents who rate their understanding as high or very high, with information and management and library, with administration or management and library instruction and information literacy having higher proportions than the other groups. Okay, so we already talked about the management issue. Instruction literacy, though, that does make sense, because those of us in tech services, it hasn't really trickled down to us. I know they're like trying to sell us all these assistants, but a lot of us are old school and are just like, no, that's cool. I don't need Quippy. I don't need Quippy to make me a record right now. I'm all right. I already got templates. Furthermore, a chi-square test shows the relation between payment for a premium version of at least one of the AI tools and the understanding of AI concepts and principles is significant. Distributions suggest that respondents who have paid for a premium version of at least one of the AI tools have a higher understanding of concepts and principles compared to those who have not. Yeah, I haven't paid for my post subscription, but I've been right on the edge a couple of times recently. Like, should I give them the $3 a month? This could be because those who paid a premium version are more likely to use AI in their work or personal life, which could enhance their understanding of AI. Alternatively, those with a higher understanding of AI might be more likely to see the value in paying for the premium version of an AI tool. It's important to note that these findings are based on respondents' self-rated understanding of AI, which may not accurately reflect their actual understanding. Just went down this rabbit hole. Further research could involve assessing the respondents' understanding of AI through objective measures. Additionally, other factors not considered in this analysis, such as respondents' educational background, years of experience, and exposure to AI in their work, could also influence their understanding of AI. No. All right. Identifying gaps. In this section, the researcher delved deeper into the gaps in knowledge and confidence among academic library professionals regarding AI applications. These gaps highlight the urgent need for targeted professional development and training in AI literacy. So confidence levels. Who's confident? White guys. The survey data pointed to moderate levels of confidence across a spectrum of AI-related tasks, indicating room for growth and learning. For evaluating ethical implications of using AI, a modest 30% of respondents felt somewhat confident, while about 30% were not confident. In the largest group, about 40% remained neutral. Discussing AI integration revealed similar patterns here. About 31% report high confidence, 35% respect low confidence, and the remaining 33% were neutral. These distributions suggest an overall hesitation or lack of assurance in discussing and ethically implementing AI, potentially indicative of inadequate training or exposure to these topics. When it came to collaborating on AI-related projects, fewer respondents, like 31%, felt confident, while 40% reported low confidence, and 28% chose a neutral stance. This may point to the necessity of not only individual proficiency in AI, but also the need for collaborative skills and shared understanding among teams working with AI. Troubleshooting AI tools and applications emerged as the most significant gap, with like 70% rating their confidence as low and only 11% expressing high confidence. This highlights an essential area for targeted training, as troubleshooting is a fundamental aspect of successful technology implementation. And I guess it depends how you define troubleshooting, because like if you're going back and forth with prompts and asking it to like refine things, if that's troubleshooting, then I can do that. But if you're talking about taking apart the system itself, then no. No. Okay. Well, these are like nice 1/3 breakdowns. Approximately 1/3 of survey participants have engaged in AI-focused professional development, showcasing several key themes in this section on reflecting on professional development and training. Modes of training. Libraries access training via various formats, including webinars, workshops, self-guided learning. Online options are popular, providing accessibility for diverse professionals. AI tools and applications. Training sessions mainly introduce tools like ChatGPT and others with an emphasis on functionality and applications in academia. Ethical implications. Sessions often address ethical concerns such as bias and privacy and potential misuse of black box AI models. Integration to librarian workflows. Programs explore AI's integration to library work, including instruction, cataloging, and citation analysis. AI literacy, a recurring focus on understanding and teaching AI concepts tied to broader information literacy discussions. AI instruction. Training includes using AI tools in library instruction, understanding its impacts on academic integrity. Community of practice. Responses highlight collaborative learning, suggesting a communal approach to understanding AI's challenges and opportunities. Self-guided learning. Some librarians actively pursue independent learning opportunities, reflecting a proactive stance on AI professional development. That's kind of what I'm doing. The findings emphasize the multifaceted nature of AI in libraries, underlying the need for ongoing, comprehensive professional development. This includes addressing both technical and ethical aspects, equipping librarians with practical AI skills, and fostering a supportive community of practice. A chi-square test examining the relationship between the respondents' positions and their participation in any training focused on generative AI indicates a significant association. Upon examining the data, the proportion of respondents who participate in training and professional development programs focused on generative AI is highest among those in senior management, 47%, followed by specialists or professional, 37%, middle management, 30%, and other, 17%. The lowest proportion is among support staff or administrative, 3.7%. This suggests that individuals in higher positions, such as senior management, specialist, or professional roles, are more likely to participate in training or professional development programs focused on generative AI. This is also like just in general, training-wise. This could be due to a variety of reasons, such as these roles potentially requiring a more in-depth understanding of AI and its applications, or these individuals having more access to resources and opportunities for such training. On the other hand, support staff or administrative personnel are less likely to participate in such programs, which could be due to a less perceived need or fewer opportunities for training in these roles. These findings highlight the importance of providing access to training and professional development opportunities focused on AI across all roles in an organization, not just those in higher positions or those directly involved in AI-related tasks. This could help ensure a more widespread understanding and utilization of AI across the organization. Despite these efforts, many participants did not feel adequately prepared to utilize generative AI tools professionally. A notable 63% disagreed to some extent with the statement, "I feel adequately prepared to use generative AI tools in my professional work as a librarian," underscoring the need for more effective training programs. Interestingly, the areas identified for further training weren't just about the understanding the basics of AI. Participants showed a clear demand for advanced understanding of AI concepts and techniques, 13.5%, familiarity with AI tools and applications in libraries, 14%, and addressing privacy and data security concerns related to generative AI, 14%. This suggests librarians are looking to move beyond a basic understanding and are keen to engage more deeply with AI. Preferred formats for professional development opportunities lean towards remote and flexible learning opportunities, such as online courses or webinars, 26%, and self-paced learning modules at 22%. This preference reflects the current trend towards digital and remote learning, providing a clear direction for future training programs. Notably, almost half the participants, 44%, rated the need for academic librarians to receive training on AI tools and applications within the next 12 months as extremely important. This emphasis on urgency indicates a significant and immediate gap to be addressed. In summary, a deeper analysis of the data reveals a landscape where academic librarians possess moderate to low confidence in understanding, discussing, and handling AI-related tasks, despite some exposure to professional development in AI. This finding indicates the need for more comprehensive, in-depth, and accessible AI training programs. By addressing these knowledge gaps, the library community can effectively embrace AI's potential and navigate its challenges. All right, third question, perceptions. The comprehensive results of our survey, as illustrated in Table 7, offer a detailed portrait of librarians' perceptions towards the integration of generative AI tools in library services and operations. Okay, we have all these lovely statements. Okay. When considering the potential benefits of AI, responses indicate a degree of ambivalence, with 36% choosing neutral stance. However, when we combine the categories, those who agree and strongly agree, we see a significant proportion, 50%, view AI as beneficial to a certain extent. Similar in the question of importance of investment in AI, there is a notable inclination towards agreement, with 47% agreeing investment is important to some degree. Okay, so that gives you like 53% being like, no, this is a fad. Just saying. Just saying, that's the other half of the pie, the bigger half. Saying, you might just pop and run. All right. However, this optimism is juxtaposed with concerns about readiness. When asked how prepared they feel to adopt generative AI tools in the forthcoming year, 70% of respondents, those who strongly disagree, admit a lack of preparedness, which is why we, don't think it's happening. This suggests that despite recognizing the potential value of AI, there are considerable obstacles to be overcome before implementation becomes feasible. The uncertainty surrounding AI's impact on libraries in the short term further illuminates this complexity. A significant proportion of librarians, 36%, chose a neutral response when asked to predict the impact of AI on academic libraries within the next 12 months. Nonetheless, there is a considerable group, 41%, who agree or strongly agree, who foresee significant short-term impact. So again, the majority of us are skeptical or neutral. A key finding from the survey was the collective recognition of the urgency to address ethical and privacy issues tied to AI usage. In fact, 74% of respondents, spanning agree and strongly agree, underscored the urgent need to address potential ethical and privacy concerns related to AI, highlighting the weight of responsibility librarians feel in maintaining the integrity of their services in the age of AI. The qualitative responses provide a rich understanding of the perceptions of generative AI among library professionals and the implications they foresee for the library profession. The respondents were categorized into several key themes, each of which is discussed below with relevant quotes from the respondents. So, ethical and privacy concerns. A significant theme that emerged in the responses was the ethical and privacy concerns associated with the use of generative AI tools in libraries. Respondents expressed apprehension about potential misuse of data and violations of privacy. As one respondent noted, quote, library leaders should not rush to implement AI tools without listening to their in-house experts and operational managers. Another respondent cautioned, we need to be cautious about adopting technologies or practices within our own workflows that pose significant ethical questions and privacy concerns. The need for education and training on AI for librarians was another prevalent theme. Respondents emphasized the importance of understanding AI tools and their implications before implementing them. One respondent suggested quickly education on AI is needed for librarians. As with anything else, there will be early adopters and then a range of adoption over time. Another respondent highlighted the need for an AI specialist, stating, I also think it would be valuable to have an AI librarian, someone who can be a resource for the rest of the staff. Potential for misuse. Respondents expressed concern about the potential for misuse of AI tools, such as generating false citations or over-reliance on AI systems. They emphasized the importance of critical thinking skills and cautioned against replacing human judgment and learning processes with AI. Yeah, good luck with that, guys. Good luck with that. Can any of us spell anymore now that we have spell check? Yeah, all right. Another respondent warned there are potential risks of misuse, such as false citations being provided or too much dependence on systems. Yes, but then again, we're back to the technology question of when we first learned to write, everyone who was great at memorizing epic poetry complained that writing would make us dumb and we would lose our ability to memorize stuff. And they were kind of right. So technology changes everything, for good or for ill. All right. Concerns about implementation. Several respondents expressed doubts about the ability of libraries to quickly and effectively implement AI tools. They cited issues such as frequent updates and refinements to AI tools, the need for significant investment, and the potential for AI to be used in ways that do not benefit the library or its users. One respondent noted, the concern I have with AI tools is the frequent updates and refinements that occur for libraries with small staff size. It keeps daunting to keep up. Ain't that the truth? Role of AI in libraries? Some respondents suggested specific ways in which AI could be used in libraries, such as for collection development, instruction, and answering frequently asked questions. However, they also cautioned against viewing AI as a panacea for all library challenges. One respondent stated using them for FAQs will be more useful than answering a complicated reference question. And right now, I don't know if anyone else, if you are from Library World and are still sitting on this call listening to me talk, if you're having problems with people noticing, if you are humans still manning your chats, yeah, we apparently have to overemphasize that there are actual humans on the other end of our chat. That is not a bot. Because apparently people either treat them rudely or just end up submitting stuff that doesn't make any sense to humans. I don't do chat, so I can't expound on that. But if you know more, put some comments up, pretty please. All right. Concerns about AI's impact on the profession. Some respondents expressed concern the use of AI could lead to job displacement or devaluation of the human elements of librarianship. They suggested AI should be used to complement, not replace human librarians. One respondent expressed that I could see a future where only top research institutions have human reference librarians as a concierge service. Yeah, what was it I saw? I saw some commercial recently that was all like, oh, it was like handcrafted SEO done by actual humans, people making websites in the future. It's going to be like, doing Etsy. Anyway, the world's going to be a very strange place. The bots cannot answer all your questions. Much like, I don't know, dealing with UPS this past week, where I'm like, if I am phoning you and I'm willing to be on the phone, that means whatever question I have is too complicated for me to tell it to the dang robot. Give me a human. A human who can understand nuance. Thank you. The need for critical evaluation. Respondents emphasized the need for critical evaluation of AI tools, including understanding their limitations and potential biases. They suggested libraries should not rush to implement AI without fully understanding its implications. One respondent advised the framing of AI usage as a foregone conclusion is concerning. It is a tool, not a solution, and should not be implemented without due consideration. Yeah. Let's not assume anything is a foregone conclusion. AI literacy. Some respondents suggested that libraries have a role to play in teaching AI literacy to students and other users. They emphasized the importance of understanding how AI tools work and how to use them responsibly. One respondent stated that, I think we need to teach AI literacy to students. Another respondent echoed the statement, saying, it is essential we prepare our students to use generative AI tools responsibly. The perceptions of generative AI among library professionals are multifaceted, encompassing both the potential benefits and challenges of these technologies. While there is recognition of the potential of AI to enhance library services, there is also a strong emphasis on the need for ethical considerations, education and training, critical evaluation, and responsible use of these tools. The implications for the library profession are significant, with concerns about job displacement, the need for new skills and roles, and the potential for changes in library practices and services. These findings highlight the need for ongoing dialogue and research on the use of generative AI in libraries. While library employees acknowledge the potential advantages of AI in library services, they also express concerns regarding readiness and emphasize the urgency to address ethical and privacy considerations. These findings indicate the need for support systems training and resources to address readiness gaps, alongside rigorous discussion and guidelines to navigate ethical and privacy issues as libraries explore the possibilities of AI integration. All right, on to discussions. This survey results cast light on the current state of artificial intelligence literacy, training needs, and perceptions within the academic library community. The findings reveal a landscape of recognition for the potential of AI technologies, yet simultaneously a lack of in-depth understanding and preparedness for their adoption. A detailed examination of the data reveals that a considerable number of library professionals self-assess their understanding of AI as sitting around or below the middle. While this does suggest a basic level of familiarity with AI concepts and principles, it likely falls short of the proficiency required to navigate the rapidly evolving AI landscape confidently and competently. This gap in understanding holds implications for the library field as AI continues to infiltrate various sectors and increasingly permeates library services and operations. Moreover, an analysis of the familiarity of library professionals with AI tools lends further credence to this call for more comprehensive AI education initiatives. An understanding of AI extends beyond mere theoretical comprehension. It necessitates hands-on familiarity with AI tools and the ability to use and apply them in practice. Direct interaction with AI technologies provides an avenue for library professionals to bolster their practical understanding and thus equip them to incorporate these tools into their work more effectively. However, formulating training initiatives that address these gaps is a multifaceted task. The AI usage in libraries is as diverse as the scope of AI applications themselves. From customer service chatbots and text or data mining tools to advanced technologies like neural networks and deep learning systems, each offers unique applications and therefore requires distinct expertise and understanding. Accordingly, training programs must be flexible and comprehensive, encompassing the full range of potential AI applications while also delving deep enough to provide a solid grasp of each specific tool's functionality and potential uses. The study also sheds light on the varying degrees of understanding across different AI concepts. Participants generally exhibited a higher level of comprehension for simpler AI concepts. However, their understanding waned when it came to more complex concepts, often the bedrock of cutting-edge AI applications. This variation in comprehension underscores the need for a stratified approach to AI education. Such an approach could start with foundational concepts and gradually progress towards more advanced topics, providing a scaffold upon which a deeper understanding of AI can be built. Addressing the AI literacy gap in the library sector thus requires a concerted approach, one that offers comprehensive and layered educational strategies that bolster both theoretical understanding and practical familiarity with AI. The aim should not only be to impart knowledge, but to empower library professionals to confidently navigate the AI landscape, to adopt and adapt AI technologies in their work effectively and, crucially, responsibly. Through such training and professional development initiatives, libraries can harness the potential of AI, ensuring they continue to be at the forefront of technological advancements. As the focus shifts to professional use of AI tools in libraries, the data reveal that their adoption is not yet commonplace. The use of AI tools such as text generation and research assistants are most reported, reflecting the immediate utility these technologies offer to librarians. However, a significant proportion of participants do not frequently use AI tools, indicating barriers to adoption. These barriers could include a lack of understanding or familiarity with these tools, a perceived lack of necessity for their use, or limitations in resources necessary for implementation and maintenance. To overcome these barriers, the field may need more than just providing education and resources. Demonstrating the tangible benefits and efficiencies AI's tools can bring to library work can play a pivotal role in their wider adoption. The data show a strong enthusiasm among librarians for professional development related to AI. When introductory training modalities are popular, the findings reveal a demand for more advanced, hands-on training. This need aligns with the complexity and rapid evolution of AI technologies, require deeper understanding to be fully leveraged in library contexts. Furthermore, the findings highlight the importance of ethical considerations and the potential benefits of fostering communities of practice in AI training. With the increasing integration of AI technology into library services, the issues related to AI ethics will likely become more complex. Proactively addressing these concerns through in-depth focus training can help libraries continue to serve as ethical stewards of information. Communities of practice provide a platform for shared learning, mutual support, and the pooling of resources, equipping librarians to better navigate the intricacies of AI integration. Importantly, the data show that the diversity in librarians' roles and contexts necessitates a tailored approach to AI training. Libraries differ in their services, target audiences, resources, and strategic goals, and so do their AI training needs. A one-size-fits-all approach to AI training may fall short. Future AI training could therefore take these variations into account, offering specialized tracks or modules catering to specific roles or institutional contexts. Likewise, the perceptions surrounding the use of generative AI tools in libraries are intricate and multifaceted. While the potential benefits of AI are acknowledged and the importance of investing in its implementation recognized, there is also a pronounced lack of readiness to adopt these tools. This readiness gap could stem from various factors such as a lack of technical skills, insufficient funding, or institutional resistance. Future research should delve into these possibilities to better understand and address this gap. Library professionals express uncertainty about the short-term applications of AI for libraries. This could reflect the novelty of these technologies and a lack of clear use cases, or it could echo the experiences of early adopters. These findings could also emphasize a heightened sense of urgency in addressing the ethical and privacy concerns associated with AI technologies. These concerns underline the necessity for ongoing dialogue, education, and policy development around AI use in libraries. Conclusions and future directions. The results reveal an intricate landscape of AI understanding, usage, and perception in the library field. While the benefits of AI tools are acknowledged, a comprehensive understanding and readiness to implement these technologies remain less than ideal. The reality underlines the pressing need for an investment in targeted educational strategies and ongoing professional development initiatives. Crucially, the wide variance in AI literacy, understanding of AI concepts, and hands-on familiarity with AI tools among library professionals points towards the need of a stratified and tailored approach to AI education. Future training programs must aim beyond just knowledge acquisition. They must equip library professionals with the capabilities to apply AI technologies in their roles effectively, ethically, and responsibly. Ethical and privacy concerns emerge as significant considerations in the adoption of AI technologies in libraries. Our findings reinforce the crucial role that libraries have historically played and must continue to play in advocating for ethical information practices. The readiness gap in AI adoption uncovered by the study suggests a disconnect between understanding the potential of AI and the ability to harness it effectively. This invites a deeper investigation into potential barriers, including technical proficiency, resource allocation, and institutional culture, among others. All right, framework and key competencies. This study presents a framework for defining AI literacy in academic libraries, encapsulating 7 key competencies. Understanding AI system capabilities and limitations, recognizing what AI can and cannot do, knowing the strengths and weaknesses, identifying, evaluating AI use cases, discovering and assessing potential AI applications in library settings, utilizing AI tools effectively and appropriately, deploying AI technologies in library operations, critically assessing AI quality, biases, and ethics, evaluating AI for accuracy, fairness, and ethical considerations, engaging in informed AI discussions and collaborations, participating knowledgeably in conversations and cooperative efforts involving AI, recognizing data privacy and security issues, understanding and addressing concerns related to data protection and security in AI systems, anticipating AI's impacts on library stakeholders, preparing for how AI will affect library users and staff. This multidimensional definition of AI literacy for libraries provides a foundation for developing comprehensive training programs and curricula. For instance, the need to understand AI system capabilities and limitations highlighted in the definition indicates that introductory AI education should provide a solid grounding in how common AI technologies like machine learning work, where they excel, and their constraints. This conceptual comprehension equips librarians to set realistic expectations when evaluating or implementing AI. The definition also accentuates that gaining practical skills to use AI tools appropriately should be a core training component. Hands-on learning focused on identifying appropriate applications, utilizing AI technologies effectively, and critically evaluating outputs can empower librarians to harness AI purposefully. Moreover, emphasizing critical perspectives and ethical considerations reflects that AI training for librarians should move beyond technical proficiency. Incorporating modules examining biases, privacy implications, misinformation risks, and societal impacts is key to fostering responsible AI integration. Likewise, the collaborative dimension of the definition demonstrates that cultivating soft skills for productive AI discussions and teamwork should be part of the curriculum. AI literacy has an important social element the training programs need to nurture. Overall, this definition provides a skills framework that can inform multi-pronged, context-sensitive AI training tailored to librarians' diverse needs. It constitutes an actionable guide for developing AI curricula and professional development that advance both technical and social aspects of AI literacy. Future research. Based on the findings and limitations of the current study, the following are specific recommendations for future research. Longitudinal studies. This study provides a snapshot of AI literacy among academic library employees at a specific point in time. Future research could conduct longitudinal studies to track changes in AI literacy over time, which would provide insights into the effectiveness of interventions and the evolution of AI literacy in the library profession. Comparative studies. This study focused on academic library employees. Future research could conduct comparative studies to examine AI literacy among different types of library employees, or among library employees in different countries. Such studies provide insights into the factors that influence AI literacy and the strategies that are effective in different contexts. Intervention studies. This study identified the need for education and training on AI. Future research could design and evaluate interventions aimed at enhancing AI literacy among library employees. Such studies could provide evidence-based recommendations for the development of training programs and resources. Ethical considerations. This study highlighted ethical concerns about the use of AI in libraries. Future research could delve deeper into these ethical issues, examining the perspectives of different stakeholders and exploring strategies for addressing these concerns. Impact of AI on library services. This study explored library employees' perception of the potential impact of AI on library services. Future research could examine the actual impact of AI on library services, assessing the effectiveness of AI enhancing user experience, streamlining operations, and supporting learnings. By pursuing these avenues for future research, we can continue to deepen our understanding of AI literacy in the library profession, inform strategies for enhancing AI literacy, and promote the effective and ethical use of AI in libraries. All right, thank you, Mr. Leo. I should have brought some water in here with me, but I did not. We have the listservs. We have the survey flow, and then we have the lovely copy of the survey for anyone who is so inclined at looking at all the details of the appendix. I'm not. Okay. So what do we take away from this? Like half of us feel like we might be confident, and then like another half of us are like not so much. And I feel like we're about equally split on whether or not AI is like clippy on steroids and will quickly become sort of meh. Kind of like, I don't know. It's very helpful for writing emails and suggesting like next words, so that part of it I think is going to fade into the background, but I don't necessarily know if the rest of the AI tools are going to be taken up as quickly. I don't know. Some of us remember the old ways and enjoy using them. Anyway, thanks for reading this article with me.